Hi everyone. I don't know where you're at today, but it's cold and rainy here in Dallas. And so I've been seeing some friends post that it's a perfect day for pillow forts, and we're hanging out with our families a little bit more. We maybe don't have to work today because it's Saturday. And so you're all there, and I just thought we could have a little fun just playing as a family, laughing, making that fort. So I've made my own pillow fort. I got my nice soft fleecy pillows. I got my big soft fuzzy blanket. I've got my yoga mats. I've got blocks. I've got my yoga quilt and another pillow. And I thought we could just have a little bit of fun, and you can sit around with your family, and kids are so good at being brave and just trying fun new things, and it can make everybody just laugh and smile and hang out together, just making a big fort and doing some of those silly, crazy, fun yoga poses, and even just trying them and laughing, you know, if it's not in your body yet, but the attempt is there, and that's what matters. And you know, if you fall and hit a pillow, that's fun too, because the worst thing you've done is start taking a nap. So I just thought that's where we could be today, just a little bit of play. So first and foremost, we always want to start with a little bit of breath. You could get crazy today. Bring one foot over into that half lotus. You're sitting nice and tall. And you can just bring a smile onto your face and bring some sunshine inside since it's not outside. We're getting lots of rain, and guess what? That means flowers and green and all of that. So we'll celebrate that for now, and we'll bring some sunshine inside. So just take a few nice deep breaths. And picture a smile kind of lifting the corner of your eyes, making those cheekbones just a little bit taller and brighter. Bringing in joy and sunshine. And then there's just 3 particular poses that I've always liked to play with because I like to fly. I love sky, I love birds, I love butterflies, I love all of that. So blue skies, I like traveling, which means going someplace. I've always liked that feeling and sensation of flying. So flying poses are some of my faves. And like I said, this is why we have pillows and blankets and all of that fun stuff. So the first one is called crow pose. It's really good for your upper body strength. And what you do is you just come into a nice little squat, and you're gonna bring your arms inside, and you're gonna create a little base for your knees to rest on on the back of those triceps there. So you're just gonna create this nice wide, strong base. Your hands are wide and working on the floor for you. And right here, you can just start to pick up and rest, really pressing that lower leg, that lower shin against the inside of that tricep. And you can take that 1 foot at a time up, or that second, and fly a little bit. You can take blocks. Where'd my block go? Prop them up under your heel, just so that you get that feeling of that first moment before you lean forward into that flight. So right here, you're kind of building it, and then you can just take a little bit of a flight, pointing those toes out and flying and soaring. And if you fall, you've got your pillows, so no fear. Big mushy fort all around you to take away any of that fear. And think of those birds as they just lean forward off of those branches and soar. And do a little soaring of your own. And of course, the attempt is half the fun, more than half the fun. And then, I don't know if I'll have success with this because my leggings are a little slippery, but my other favorite one is side crow. And this one's actually a little bit easier for me simply because you're building like a table. So you're facing forward in that squat, And then you just take your hands over to the side, planting them wide. That rear hand is back to where that elbow is right underneath that rear hip. And that front hand is right in front of those knees. And then you can basically just rest that hip on that rear elbow. And as you come off to the side, you can just practice picking up those feet. And you've created a little table. And like I said, sometimes it works better if you don't have slippery leggings on, but you've got those pillows under your head, so just give it a try. Try some flight. Try some silliness with your kids or by yourself. And sometimes you might have a little more luck on the other side. Just give it a whirl. Let's see. Give it a try. Building. And some days you're just gonna have a little more luck flying than others. My foot is there we go. And you've created a little table. So it's super fun. Just to give it a try. Try a little flight with me. Another fun flying animal, create my little fort here, is one that is called firefly. So in this one, you're in a squat, but your legs are wide. That way, you can pick up your hands and bring them through the legs and underneath. And then you're creating a nice little seat for your back of your thighs on the back of your arms. And then as you keep that weight forward so you don't fall back onto your bottom, you can practice one foot up, another foot up, or just fly on that firefly. And kids love this one. And then, like I said, if you fall backwards, you've got those pillows back there and make sure protecting that tailbone. So it's super fun. Just try a little flight with yourself and your kids and a little bit of fun. And then, of course, you want to shake out those wrists and relax everything. Maybe do some down dog with your kids and just walk it out. And those hands are pressed firmly into that mat. You can take some of those animal poses that we learned with your kids last Saturday. Give those a try. Suddenly your fort could be a park or a zoo or a place that has magical animals. And you could try some of those fun animal poses that we did last Saturday with your kids. But regardless of what you do, just remember to sit around in your big, fun, fuzzy pillow fort today and either channel your own little kid or channel it with your kids. And remember to bring some sunlight into your life today. I don't know if I can do this one, but wheel pose. When we were kids and we'd just be laying on the floor, you can take your hands, fingertips towards your shoulders, and then we just pick our hips up and press up into that wheel pose. Remember when this was so easy and we'd just do it while we were watching television? And then down gently and come into that nice little egg and just roll it out. A little back rub, and we do that happy baby. Peace fingers over those big toes, and come into that nice opening of those hips, rolling back and forth. Whatever you do today, bring a little sunlight into your day. Bring a little pampering. Another week is gone. It's a weekend. Spend some extra time with those kiddos if you have them at home, or your partner, or your roommate. And if it's just you, just remember that you can fly and have some fun all by yourself. And when it's done, you can indulge in a little nap. Because that is what rainy Saturdays are for. So have a beautiful day. Namaste.